Welcome to Williams-Brice Stadium in Columbia, South Carolina. Early season momentum at stake here as we have a Week 2 clash here on EA Sports College Football. It's the Appalachian State Mountaineers and the South Carolina Gamecocks. Reese Davis, David Pollack, Jesse Palmer here in the booth. Holly Rowe is down on the sidelines, and we check in with her right now.
Inside Williams-Brice Stadium for South Carolina, the Sandstorm team entrance is electric. The fans make this one of the most special venues in sports. Loud, proud, and rocking. That iconic entrance is one you've got to appreciate. Back to you.
Okay, Holly. Mountaineers ready to kick it away first. If you can do that, I don't know why you don't do it every time. Reduce the risk. Banged it out of the back of the end zone. They'll put it in play at the 25. The Gamecocks offense will have the football first. Turbo Richard came over through the portal from Boston College. He is a steady, reliable, consistent force in this attack.
And you got to love this guy's speed. And to me, David, that's the one thing that really separates him from most other running backs in college football. There are so many guys at this level that can make you miss, and they can get in the second level. They can run through tackles, catch the ball, block, all that stuff. This guy, though, has home run breakaway speed. If he gets past your second level, he's out.
And you see defenses take angles on him, and he just outruns them. Like, he's just got that extra gear that's different, that scares you. You can tell people are trying to play so fast to try to catch up. So, number one job for this defense, man, try to make him play in a phone booth, right? Like, don't let him get out in space and get matchups like on a linebacker. Not a good matchup from you. You will lose that one.
They'll run this play from the pistol. Pulls and fires complete. Good call, good execution as they move the chains, and they have a first down at the 38.
And those aren't the guys I'm leaving open on defense. These slot wide receivers, they've got the space in the middle of the field to work. I got to make sure that I got somebody inside of him. I got somebody outside of him. I can't give him the football because a lot of times these guys, they're good with it after the catch. They got that quickness. They got that speed, and he showed some of it there.
So now it's second and long. Here's Williams to throw. Looking to scramble. Might have gone into that slide a little early, and he'll be short of the first down.
Well, you're making a positive out of a negative. And that time, quarterback, nice job, buying time. He's trying to throw the football downfield. Nothing there, so instead of throwing it away and getting the incomplete, just get what you can get and make this next down more manageable.
Once he got a step, it was all over right to the house.
And you knew his legs legs were a weapon, and he shows it to you right there, running it into the end zone. And this offense, man, they are a good offense, and they are in a good rhythm early in this football game. We talked about the quarterback. We talked about his speed. He can make these type of plays, and on the first drive, Palmer, the defense didn't have any answers. They better find some.
Yeah, it's going to be hard to find them, too, just because of that athleticism and just how he can attack defenses with his arm, with his feet, the different playmakers surrounding him as well. There's a lot to get prepared for in a week when you're playing against this offense, and I just think they saw everything there on that opening drive. They're going to have to do some soul-searching on the sidelines early.
This place is roaring, and it's going to be so hard to operate under these conditions. Keeping it on the ground inside. It's Webb. Got it across the 20 and out to the 23. A pickup of 4.
That's a really nice play. It's impressive. Once first down, the defense thinks you might be running the football. You still can line up. You can get some movement at the point of attack and find a little crease for your running back.
Solid pickup of 4 on first down and 2nd and 6. The RPO, fire complete to the left. Moves up to the 34-yard line, give him a 10-yard pickup. They've got a 1st and 10 at the 34. On the ground, it's Webb.
A really good play by this defense, seeing it, attacking it, going and getting it. Obviously, they're running the RPO. They weren't fooled. They played the run, came up, made a nice tackle, got the running back on the ground.
Plenty of work to do here on 2nd and long. Back to throw, it's Mendoza. He is lucky to get that one back, and the last thing you want is to turn it over on your opening drive.
Oh, and on defense, you just got to be able to finish that play. That defender had the football in his hands. He's just got to catch it. That should have been an interception.
It'll be 3rd and long. Run inside. It's Webb. He'll be stopped about 2 yards short of a 1st down. So on their first drive of the game, they're going to roll the dice a little bit and go for it on 4th down in their own territory. They'll run for it, and he will not get there. How about this defense stopping that run short?
Well, here's a classic sudden change situation early in the game. We're going to see a few of these as the game goes on, but with the defense getting that stop on 4th down in their opponent territory, the offense now has an opportunity to come out here and maybe take a shot in this sudden change situation, see if they can catch the defense napping.
Nice catch by the big target. Those big tight ends, you could tell in football, are just becoming more and more of a weapon on every single team.
Caught in the backfield, it's Sellers. He's there to make the stop, and they threw it in reverse, losing yardage on that play.
Well, that receiver's looking at his teammates like, guys, what's up? You're not going to block for me on the screen? Seriously? I mean, I just lost yards on a screen play. How does that happen?
Williams from the gun on 3rd down. Fires to the middle. He makes a catch. He's got enough for the 1st down. They'll spot him at the 24-yard line. The Gamecocks come to the line with a fresh set of downs. It's Williams again. Going to try to pop one on the screen. Didn't have much room to run and not a whole lot of help. Short gain there and still plenty of ground to cover for the 1st down. Picked up 5 on that last pass play. Now it's 2nd and 5. Going to the run, it's Richard. He's wrestled to the ground right at the 15-yard line and a big red zone opportunity here.
And those little runs, man, they don't look great in the box score, but I love when an offense stays on schedule, and it makes those third downs more manageable, easier, harder to attack me now from the defensive perspective trying to get to me. So it's an easy, simple play for this offense, but I love it.
Picks up enough to give them 1st and 10 from the 11. And the Gamecocks pounded the rock to move the sticks now back to work. The option, the keeper. And he couldn't find any room to breathe. What a great job on the run fits by this defense. It'll be 2nd down, and remember, they can pick up a first without scoring. Williams unleashes to the end zone. And that one's way too far for everybody. Not a lot of ground to cover and not much to defend. A big 3rd down in the red zone. Williams looking for a man. Steps away. Touchdown, South Carolina! And they take it in for 6 more points.
One thing this team has shown early this year, it does not take them long to find their footing. They get off to fast starts. That was critical for them, winning their first game, and you've seen it here in this one too. They show up ready to go. There's no sleepwalking. I think you got to give this coaching staff a ton of credit for putting their players in good positions to have success.
Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. Appalachian State regains possession, and the Mountaineer offense headed to the field. To say this has been a slow start is a bit of an understatement, and they really need to get it going here, Jesse.
That's right. The opponent, they're firing on all cylinders right out of the gate. Offensively, for this unit, they've been slow and struggling. They need an explosive play to wake themselves up.
Makes the catch, and he's free. They stay aggressive and push their way out to the 33, and it's 1st down.
And they've dug themselves a hole in this football game. I get it. Obviously, defense has not played great on the other side. But this possession right here, man, this is big. Get the passing game going. Get a little bit of balance going. I think they need to score on this possession to take a little pressure off and kind of get that.
Picked off. What a play to set him up. Good gain on the return, and this defense has set them up with a big play. As they get set to snap it, time winding down here in the quarter. Looking for space, it's Richard. And after the tackle, we are headed to the end of the 1st quarter. That's the end of the quarter, and South Carolina has the lead. Really strong performance so far to be able to build a lead here in the 1st period as we look at the stats. Now the challenge here, they've taken a punch, but they can't let it get out of hand as we start the 2nd. Had a chance to talk it over during the break, and they'll start with 2nd down. Give to the running back. Able to move it ahead a couple of yards. He gets it down to the 20. They've got it in field goal range, but they'll try to convert this 3rd and long from the 20. Williams. Here comes the heat. Can't make the grab, and this offense, which has been brilliant this season on 3rd down, doesn't convert this time. It's wise not to be too greedy, and they'll go ahead and send out the field goal unit. And this one splits the uprights. And that lead grows even bigger.
And that's a really good response by this defense. Their offense throws an interception, puts them in bad field position. They respond with a stop, forced.
And the ball's free, deep in his own territory.
All right, not ideal, right? Not ideal. You're an offense. You want to get a good kickoff return, but you're starting inside your own 10. Now come out, set the tone, get some high percentage completion. You might not go with that script you had because you thought you might have a little better field position, but you just get some few 1st downs, get that first down right now.
Running inside, it's Webb. Oh, he's got some space. Gets it out past the 20 to the 21-yard line. It's a 1st down as this offense tries to put together a long drive.
Defense is going to have their hands full trying to get this guy in the ground, man. He's got some serious moves once he has the ball in his hands.
Ball spotted at the 21. It's 1st down. Making side adjustments here. They're going to ride this running back. Stacked up after gaining a couple to the 23.
That's a really good job by the defense, wrapping them up, getting them on the ground, take away that run game, make them one-dimensional, put them in passing situations. Really good job by the defense.
After picking up a couple at 2nd and 8. Wide receiver comes in motion. Here's a quick throw out to the left. He gets it past the 30, and they'll get him out of bounds at the 32. And the Mountaineers have it with a 1st and 10. Quick completion to the right. Tackled at the 43 after picking up 10.
Every drive is obviously important, but now that you've dug yourself a hole, this offense, they need to score here. Like, before the half, they need to move this ball down the field. Nice job in the passing game. Got to put a few together. Need to get some points to cut into this lead right before the half.
I like the decision there in the RPO game too, guys. I know he only got a couple of yards, but that play's going to open up bigger opportunities throwing the football down the field in the RPO game too. So keep handing it off to this guy. Let him see what he can do. And when the defense gives you the look to hold the football and then finally throw it, that's when you take it back.
And it's not sexy, and it's not these long plays all the time. But this QB does such a good job of picking up 4 to 5 and making it where you're always ahead of the sticks and just letting you know, we'll run it. We'll take advantage of this guy's speed, and we're going to make you defend him throughout this football game.
Now on the move. Got a little grass. Gets it all the way down to the 39-yard line. It'll be a 1st down.
And as a defensive guy, man, when you play a QB like this that will take off and run and has the speed to make you pay, it just limits what you can do. It limits the amount of coverages. It just makes you play a lot more hesitant. And you can see right there, man, the guy's got speed. Interested to see how this defense continues to attack this QB.
Keeping it on the ground inside. It's Webb. There he goes. And he does a really nice job finding open space and making a good gain before the stop is made.
Coaches always harp about staying ahead of the chains, and when you can run with that type of efficiency on 1st down, man, you are doing just that.
Quarterback adjusting the pattern. Trying to surprise him with the pass. They're working that left side. And they reacted well to the completion, but it was too late to keep them from getting the 1st down. Finally, this offense starting to shake the cobwebs and get things moving. It's 1st and 10. The run from the shotgun. Tough run, gets it into the red zone, and they've knocked him down at the 17. After the 9-yard pickup on 1st down, here's 2nd and 1. Right back to it. Pulled down at the 11-yard line as they inch closer and closer to pay dirt.
A lot of times on 2nd down, you're thinking pass, especially 2nd maybe in a little bit long. Really good job by the offense, committing to the running game, getting the 1st down really easily.
Obviously didn't like what he saw on 1st down, and they used a timeout. They'll have 2 left to work with before the half. The Mountaineers didn't start this drive with great field position, but they have moved methodically down the field. The run inside. It's Webb. He's tackled right at the 10-yard line, and they're trying to cash in on this drive.
You know, as a defense, you kind of want to force the give on the RPO. You want them to run the football, and you can tell maybe the quarterback wishes he pulled this. Small gain, but some information you gathered maybe for the next time you get to...
Touchdown, Mountaineers! Made the grab and took it on in for the score.
And that's exactly what the offense needed right there. A touchdown here, and I know it's taken a while. They hadn't had a lot of success up until that moment. Late in the second quarter, they finally were able to punch one in the end zone, and that's going to give them some confidence now to take into the locker room here shortly at halftime, but they've got to play much better in the second half.
Getting set for the point after. And it's up and good as they draw just a touch closer. Precise, relentless execution on that 13-play scoring drive. And they finish it off by connecting from 10 yards out. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. South Carolina ready to go on the attack in another offensive odyssey. They kicked a field goal on the last drive, Jesse. They've got the lead. Don't make a dumb mistake, but maintain your aggressive play calling.
Yeah, no doubt. I think it's for the play caller right now just taking a look at that script he's got in front of him and finding out where are my playmakers, who can we take advantage of on this defense to get a touchdown here, Dave.
Yeah, and just keep moving the ball down the field. Just execute a little bit better in the red zone. There's no need to panic. We're moving the football, and we got the lead.
And they head to the locker room. 2 quarters in the books, and time for us now to check in with Kevin Connors in our EA Sports College Football studio with scores from around the country.
Fellas, welcome in to our EA Sports Studios here in Orlando, the Week 2 edition of our College Football Update Show. We start with a look in on BYU, taking on the #1 team, the Notre Dame Fighting Irish.
He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, that they get him on the ground at the 20. Before we kick off the second half, Holly Rowe, what do you have?
I did speak with the Mountaineers head coach at halftime. His biggest concern right now is how they are handling this very hostile environment. It was tough in the first quarter, and this crowd is making it even more difficult. They are loud. They are crazy. And his communication said they have to improve at the line of scrimmage, making sure they're getting into their run game, their RPOs, and being strong with all their communication. Back to you.
Appreciate that, Holly. And the Mountaineers in a good spot here with second and short. Running inside. It's Webb. Dragged down, but they'll move the sticks for a first down.
Basic run plays. I don't need a bunch of complicated stuff sometimes. I just need to get the first down and get the sticks moving.
And they'll line up from the 31 on first down. Right back to the well. Got enough for the first. They'll move the chains after he gets it to the 43-yard line.
And the thing you got to watch out for with this running back is he's pretty streaky. When he breaks off a big one, more big runs normally follow soon after, and you're seeing it now on the last 2 plays. Big-time plays back-to-back, and you know right now he's calling for the ball again.
Pulls it and fires to the left. They make the stop, trying to pick up just a little bit at a time to get to that first down marker. Second down coming up. Quarterback run is part of their game plan. He's brought down, but it'll be enough for a first down.
If I'm building an offense in today's football, it's not around a quarterback that can't run. I'm going to find an athlete that I can give the ball, because defensively, it starts to limit your coverages. It starts to limit what I can do. It makes me play the quarterback every single play. Just makes your job as a defensive coordinator extremely hard.
You know, this offensive line, they just got to hold their blocks a little bit longer. This offense likes to run their quarterback on design plays. And if you can just give him a little crease, he can take it the distance, but they couldn't get it done there.
Plenty of distance between them and the sticks here on second down. Here's a heat. Nowhere close on that one as he got drilled trying to deliver the football, and now they face third down.
And we need more of this from this defense, man. They have let this guy have too much time to throw the football. They haven't gotten that jersey dirty yet, haven't sacked him. But this is just as good as a sack. Getting to him, hitting him, letting him feel the physicality of this game, and not letting him feel comfortable.
It's as if you're engulfed in a space odyssey. Williams-Brice alive on third down. Keeping it on the ground inside. It's Webb. He's going to come up a couple of yards short of the first down. Facing this double-digit deficit here in the second half, almost a no-brainer to go for it on fourth down. Trying to keep the drive alive. There's some room. He's got enough, and they roll the dice on fourth down, and they keep the drive alive. So going for it on fourth down is one thing. Quite another to say we're going to run it for a couple.
Yeah, that's impressive because that was a long 2 yards. And I think there are a lot of coaching staffs out there that would have probably tried to throw it or get their quarterback on the perimeter or give him a run-pass option. But not this offense. They believe in their guys up front to get down in a three-point stance and drive off the ball, and it works out.
Try to make up for some of that lost ground on second down. The pull and throw off the RPO. They kept him out of the end zone, but not before he gets it to the 1-yard line, and it'll be first and goal.
And he finds his guy again on the outside. I tell you what, man, that's the matchup down here in this part of the field. You find your guy that you trust and you get him the football. He does the rest.
And he's loose, and he'll take it to the house. Touchdown, Appalachian State.
Hey, man, I don't know what they talked about at the half, man, but this team is rolling, doing an unbelievable job getting the football, putting it in the end zone again. And how about the defense doing their job, Palmer? Momentum is crazy in college football, but here in the second half, they've come out and seized it.
Yeah, this has been a master class in complementary football. Offense doing their job, the defense getting off the field, giving it back to the offense, everything going their way. And you're right, in college football, we see momentum shifts all the time. All of the momentum, all of the good juju right now, clearly on their side.
Throwing, Williams, flushed out of the pocket. And he got 5 yards on the play, 2nd and 5 coming.
And I feel like this defense is starting to pick up on this quarterback's MO. You've seen it, right? Like, time and time again, he is willing to scramble. He wants to carry the football, kind of apprehensive, maybe doesn't want to make a mistake. I'd love to see him maybe hang in that pocket just a little more and maybe make some plays down the field with his arm.
They'll run the screen. He's brought down, but he went backwards after that completion, not the way they had it drawn up. Let's see what call they have on 3rd and long from the 28. Williams will pass. Fires to the wideout. Lets it slip right through his hands, and it'll be 4th down after the rare drop from this dude. The Gamecocks send out the punt unit. First time today we've seen a punter go to work. Oh, that punt has been cleared for takeoff. Look at it go. Just steamrolling the defense. Coverage team gets the job done, and they'll mark him down at the 38-yard line. First play of the drive comes from the 38. Looking for room, it's Webb. And as they get him to the ground, clock running, looks as if time will expire here in the 3rd. We've reached the break. It's South Carolina holding the lead. They've done the work to build a nice cushion. Now to bring it home as we check out the stats after 3 quarters. One more period to go to see who can make the winning plays and come home with the victory. So the final period starts with a 2nd down play. Looking to fire. Complete. Turning it on. And he's out of bounds after the nice gain, and maybe that is finally the spark to get this passing game going.
And that's how you flip the field really quickly. Go from being on your side of the field.
They've got a first down here. What a start it's been to this season. We've got a great game here. Close ball game, fourth quarter. Couldn't ask for anything more. The run inside. It's Webb. Nice pickup on the ground there, and they'll move the sticks with the first down.
I love the play call by the offense here running the ball. The score is what it is right now. You don't have to panic. You don't have to throw it every single down. You don't have to go up tempo. Just run your stuff. Be balanced. Run the football. Make sure this defense stays honest.
Run in the red zone. It's Webb. He's brought down at the 6, but the defense feeling the heat to make a stop here. Operating in the red zone here on second down. Motion from the wideout. A designed run for the quarterback. Relentless, tough running, gets it down to the 4.
You know, I really like this QB running the football because I know he's got a lot of speed, but he's not the biggest guy in the world. So he's not going to be able to break a lot of tackles. You really got to do a good job of trying to scheme ways to get him out in more space.
Muscling ahead on third and short. Back to the line of scrimmage, and that is it. It'll be fourth down.
And this defense has got to be jacked up, and they finally forced the fourth down, right? They've gotten a couple of first downs, got some things going, but I think it's decision time for this offense. And this D's got to do it one more time, right? They've got to get another play, a big fourth down stop here to get some of that momentum and get the football back.
And that's why this kid is so automatic. You set him up anywhere on the field, and he puts it right down the pipe.
And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. South Carolina's offense heads out to get this drive started. And as they say, it's a brand new ball game. That field goal tied it up, and now let's see if they can put together a winning drive. And a good job in coverage there as they stop it after just a few. Just barely picked up a yard, but that last completion, it's 2nd and 9. Motion from the wide receiver. Play fake, Williams. Pressure coming. Got him for the sack. This defense turning up the intensity.
And this quarterback, man, you've seen him have some success, so you know he'll take off and run. The defense was ready, man. Nice job. This second half, this is a critical part of it. Don't let him beat you with his feet.
The officials offer the deal, and the coach accepts it. They will take the penalty. Tight game like this one late, and those types of mistakes can just crush you. Let's see what they've got on 3rd and long. Quarterback extends the play. And he tried to make something happen with his feet, but they stopped him short, and it'll bring up a 4th down. And the Gamecocks decide to punt it away. 3 and out, they got stuck in reverse. They hope the punt can bail them out. He'll field the punt and try to make a big play. They'll put that return to a stop at the 33, but the offense set up in pretty good field position. The Appalachian State offense returns to the field. They had to settle for the chip shot field goal last time, Jesse. They'd love for this one to pay off bigger.
Yeah, it just comes down to execution, too. Did a nice job out in the field, stalled a little bit once they got down to the goal line, so they just need to be a little bit more crisp here, David.
Yeah, and listen, I think the first part was the most important part. You got to put the drive together first to get down there. Now, when we get down there, focus on execution and getting 6 points.
Quarterbacks generally, guys, we know, they're not as big and not as physical runners as running backs, so it is going to be trickier for them to break tackles. I like the idea of getting the design quarterback run game going, but moving forward, let's see if we can get him out to the perimeter.
Red pass hits complete. The defense wouldn't let him loose there, and it was a completion, but they lost yardage. Play is stopped for just a second as they tend to the injured Mountaineer. Big 3rd down as the crowd gets behind this defense. Looking for a man. It's Mendoza. It's complete to the left. They make the tackle at the 36. Let's see if they bring out the punt team. Timeout called here on defense, so they'll have a couple remaining in addition to the 2-minute stoppage to try to maximize time and get the football back. The Mountaineers will call on their punt team. They'll have to boot it away for the first time tonight. A fairly short distance here toward the sidelines, not his best work. It'll go out of bounds, and we'll see where they mark it. It's going to be right around the 35. The Gamecocks offense heads out to see what they can put together here. They didn't get much done the last time they had it, and to punt it away from deep in their own territory, hoping this drive will be more productive. And he'll be hit immediately, no gain on the play. Behind the chains now on 2nd and long. The clock stops as we have reached the final 2 minutes of the game. Working well behind the sticks on 2nd down. Here's Williams to throw. Pocket breaking down. Throws to the tight end. Got his man to the left. Inside the 35. Knocked out of bounds. This offense with a big play, and they'll mark it at the 33. Finally, some signs of life from this offense, which has done nothing in the second half. It's 1st and 10. And he can't find anyone open, and down he goes. A sack here late in the 4th. The Gamecocks now with a long way to go to pick up the first down. Quarterback keep. A solid pickup there before the defense is able to make the stop. The defense uses a timeout. That's their first. They'll take a moment to gather their thoughts and put together a plan for this 3rd down play. A field goal attempt from here would be 54 yards. They'd love to pick up a few on 3rd down. Looking left. He just missed the target on that one. Got to put it on his body.
Well, I know it hasn't been a tremendous day statistically for this quarterback, but his decision-making has been good enough to win this game. Hasn't thrown a lot of TDs so far, but when things aren't open, he throws it away like on that play right there. He's not putting his team in a bad spot, and that's why they still have a shot to walk out of here with a W. How nice is it as a head coach to have a kicker like this? It makes these decisions on 4th down so much easier. Just trot him out there and let him stroke it through the uprights.
Appalachian State comes out onto the field to get the drive started. They went 3 and out the last time they had it, and trailing late, they've got to get to work here. They'll put this one in play first snap of the drive from the 25. They'll try the right side. Tackled after a short gain, it'll be 2nd and 9.
And if they're going to run the football late in the game in this situation, not that close to scoring zone, they've got to take a timeout here. You've got to make sure you save as much time as possible and communicate with your quarterback.
Oh, they dial up on 2nd and a long way to go. To throw, it's Mendoza. Gets it to the back. He is stopped behind the line of scrimmage. They'll lose yards on that one.
You know, this linebacker is a special player because not only is he good making tackles in the open field, this guy can cover. And you saw a great example of it with that running back.
The screen, he can go. Breaks into the open. They'll keep this drive moving by picking up the first down. They have it at the 36. The Mountaineers call a timeout. That's their second. And they'll still have one timeout left at their disposal. Pulls and throws off the RPO. And just a short and safe pass play. They pick up a few.
Well, I know it's early in the drive, and you're just trying to get completions and get the drive going, but this is 2 minutes, and you're trailing. I mean, you've got to take some shots down the field and be a little bit more aggressive, put some pressure on this defense.
Back to pass. The quick out. He's past the marker, out of bounds, 13 ticks left on the clock. Precision execution there to work the sidelines, pick up the first down, and stop the clock.
Yeah, great job by the offense. You got to understand the situation. The clock is the enemy late in the ballgame. Got to have a score, like you said, Reese. Work the outer part of the field so I can catch the football and get out of bounds.
He's out of bounds, and they'll say he got it to the 45.
This quarterback right now is in a groove, and he's doing a nice job in pre-snap. He's reading the coverage, and he's getting an idea of where he wants to go with the football. That's why the ball's coming out of his hands so quickly. That's why he seems like he's in a great rhythm there.
And the Mountaineers with a 2nd and short to keep this drive moving. Looking to pass, and they don't have a lot of time to work with. Steps out at the 34-yard line. Big pickup on that one in this offense within striking distance. All the plays, all the plans, all the schemes, and it will be decided on this kick. They get the timeout, and the clock reads 3 seconds. And this one can draw us even in the final moments. And here comes the field goal unit for the 2nd time tonight. And with 3 seconds left, a last chance to extend the game into overtime. This one is going to be short and no good. Not enough rack. You're going to hear guys after this game say, got to work hard.